Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Decent Promise and I am your Pidgin English teacher. Of course, if today is your first time to join me on my channel, I want to let you know that this is a place where you can learn how to speak Nigerian Pidgin English, because there are other different countries that speak different Pidgin English, but this is Nigerian Pidgin English. And if you're planning to relocate from Canada or wherever you want to relocate, or maybe you want to plan a revision, you want to plan a visit in Nigeria, it is important you know how to speak little Pidgin English in Nigeria, because you're going to meet a lot of people that you find it interesting to speak Pidgin English with them. So if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Turn on all your notifications and share. All right. With that being said, I want to take first commercials. Remember that this episode is sponsored by Busy Studio TV. Their link is right below. Subscribe to their channel, visit, and also see what they do. They are into movies and all kind of videos, creations, and all of that. So do well to go there, like their videos and all of that. Now, before we continue, remember that if you've been following these episodes, by my first episode, I already started talking to us about Pidgin English having all part of speech in it. That we have the noun, we have the pronoun, we have the verb, and all of that. Today we're going to talk about few verbs in Pidgin English. These are action words. Now, depending on the context you're going to use it, it can always vary. Of course, you know there are some words that when you use them, it becomes a verb. And when you use it in another sentence, it doesn't become a verb. All depends on the context you're using. But these are just few I'm going to talk about. Now, first of all, today we're going to talk about the Pidgin verb, the verb sabi. When somebody say sabi, is an action word in Pidgin English because it means to know. So the person can say, you sabi cook, which means, can you cook? Do you know how to cook? You sabi book. Are you intelligent? Are you bookworm? And all of that. That's what the person is saying. You're using the verb sabi. So you're using the verb sabi. So now, when you're using the verb sabi, you need to understand the context you're using. But mind you, I've already given you two examples, which is sabi cook. It could be a question you're asking. You're asking the person, do you know how to cook? You sabi cook. Then you're also going to ask, let's say you're saying, you sabi cook, which means, do you know how to cook? Sabi, you sabi book. It could also be you sabi dance. You sabi dance. You sabi cook. You sabi book. It could be you sabi speak English. Now you're asking this person, do you know how to speak English? You sabi speak English. You sabi book. You sabi book. You sabi book. Now these are all ways you can use the verb sabi in Pidgin English to communicate. Now, moving on to that, we're going to talk about another important verb in Pidgin English. Let's talk about waka. It is an action word. The action word to walk. Somebody can say maybe you're going on a journey with somebody and then you're walking down the street and then the person stops by and you just want to encourage the person to keep walking. And what you just say is waka. Now, it could also depend on the context you're using it. It could just be that you're trying to order a command, like or you're trying to tell the person, get away. You can say waka. Waka. Depend on the context you're using it. But now, let's say maybe somebody is walking and for some reasons just stop. Maybe the person is tired and you're just trying to tell the person walk, you can say waka or de waka, which means keep walking. De waka. De waka, waka. So this waka could also be waka comot, which means walk away, walk away, waka comot from my face, walk out of my presence, walk away from here, get away from here, waka comot. Or maybe somebody comes to look for somebody and is asking you where this person dey, you say im waka comot, im waka comot. So now let us learn how to say this first one before we move on to this one. So let's use the verb sabi. Number one, you sabi dance, say right. You sabi cook. No, you're not saying it right. See, I already told you about accent. Accent is very important in Pidgin English. Hear the way I dey take pronounce am. What I just said is listen to the way I'm pronouncing it. Listen to my accent and say it. You sabi cook. Now, that's a question. You sabi cook. It is not more a question. That's an emphatical statement. You're saying, yes, he knows how to cook or she knows how to cook. You sabi cook. Maybe you've eaten the person's food and you want to say, oh, this person knows how to cook. So you just say, you sabi cook. Now, if you're trying to find out if the person knows how to cook, then you can now put a question mark. You sabi cook. Now, let's say maybe the person knows how to dance very well and you want to tell the person kudos. What you just say is, you sabi dance. You sabi dance. That's an emphatical statement. You sabi dance. If it is a question, it becomes you sabi dance. So say it. You sabi dance. That's a question now. Say it again. You sabi dance. Okay. Now, say this in a way that you're asking a question. Say it as a question. Say, you sabi dance. No, I didn't say you sabi dance. You sabi dance. That means, can you dance? All right. So the person knows how to dance, and you now say, you sabi dance. Now, if you say you sabi dance, what will be the response? The person could say, I sabi dance. You sabi dance. I sabi dance. So it's just going to be the way the tune goes up, the rise and fall of the tune that differentiates the meaning. So, you sabi dance? Yes, I sabi dance. Or no, I no sabi dance. Means I don't know how to dance. Or the person could say, I no sabi dance well, which means I don't know how to dance perfectly. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at dancing right. I can dance very well. I'm not very perfect and all of that. But the person is not saying I can't dance at all. He's saying I just don't know how to dance perfect. Means I could try. So when you ask somebody, you sabi dance well, and meanwhile there is an emphasis on the well, because that's actually what makes it Pidgin English. If you say you sabi dance well, it's Pidgin. But then when you say you sabi dance well, it makes you a native speaker. Okay, when they hear what you say, they will know that yes, you know how to say it right. So you sabi dance well, that let the well bounce, let it bounce, let it bounce. All right, let's go ahead to talk about the last one, which is comot, an action word. Comot. Now this action word comot, which is to leave. In comot, he has gone, or he left, or she left. In waka comot, which could be a combination of this and this, which means that they walk and leave. Waka, which is walk, comot, which is leave or go. You understand? Now, in Pidgin English, there is also an action word or what we call a command. Now, let's use this OYA, which is Oya. Now, when you tell somebody in Pidgin English, Oya, it is a command. You're issuing a command. So if you say comot, Oya comot, which is a command, you're ordering the person to leave. All right. So today we're going to go over these few verbs and put them in sentences. And let us see how it sounds. And I want you to repeat everything I've said here, so you can come back and say, come out, or waka come out. They waka. Or you could say, where you dey waka go? Which means, where are you going to? To what end are you moving? All of that. So now, come out, to leave. Are they come out? Which means you're leaving. You're going out to somewhere, and you want to say you're going to some places. You just say, let's say somebody asks you, where you going to, or where they go. You say, are they come out? Are they waka come out? So now let's come back and make this. Remember that at the end of every single class, I would like to give you an assignment, and I want you to record yourself, do an assignment, and drop your videos and share with me so that I will listen to you, pronounce what you're pronouncing, and all of that. And to that end, we want to say a very big thank you to our sponsors, Busy Studio TV. They have a YouTube channel. You can check out their movies and all of that. And we want to say thank you to all our sponsors for today. We do hope to see you in our subsequent episodes. But before we go, do want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget, like, comment, share, and turn on all your notifications button so that you can be able to see and follow our subsequent episodes. My name again is Decent Promise, and I'm your Pidgin English teacher. How do I look? You're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Decent Promise, and I'm your Pidgin English teacher. I want you to subscribe to my channel, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Turn on all your notification button, and I will see you in subsequent episodes. Thank you so much for having me here, Decent Promise, and I will meet you next time. Don't forget, subscribe.